Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the Daily Lessons Podcast. Today is going to be episode number 32. And now, I know what you're thinking when you probably saw the title of this episode. There's no way that just doing one push up a day got this man in shape. He's bullshitting, he's lying, it's just all clickbait. But hear me out, okay? Here's what I want to prove with this. I think that starting a task or starting an exercise routine or starting just exercising in general or just starting a task in life, it's much harder than we actually make it out to be. So we need to make it easier upon yourselves. Now, if you don't want to watch the whole video, that is the crux of the video of what I am going to talk about. Here's the thing. I didn't do just one push-up a day. But that's what I told myself that I was going to do. That is what I told myself that I was going to start off doing. Essentially what ended up happening is that when I was doing that one push-up, I was like, well, I'm not just gonna do one and quit. I started doing 5 and then 10 and then 20 and then 30. I just kept on going, and I just kind of pretty much broke it up into pieces until I hit 100 push-ups a day. Now, I didn't tell myself that I was gonna do 100 push-ups a day in the beginning, obviously, because I was like, dude, 100 push-ups, that's impossible. I don't have the time for that. I don't have the energy. I'm not gonna put in that much effort. So instead of doing that, I just told myself, I just told myself that, look, I'm gonna go down for a push-up and then I'm gonna go back to work. When I started doing that one push-up, I was like, well, I'm not gonna stop at one. Might as well just do like 5 or 10, right? Just hit like a good number, get the blood flowing, get the blood pumping, and then I could do whatever I wanted to, right? And because of that one mindset change, I ended up doing 100 push-ups a day like it was nothing. I just got into a habit of it, and like now, 100 push-ups a day is not even that hard for me, but it all started off at one. Now, what this does for me, at least for me, and I think you're probably the same way if you struggle to hit like some lofty goal that you have in mind, is that it gives us an easier goal in the first place that we can actually achieve, right? You're probably not going to be able to hit 100 push-ups a day if you're out of shape or if you're obese. But you can do one, right? You can do one push-up every single day, and eventually you're going to be able to do 2 at a time, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5. So you can keep on going and progressing through life like that because it will eventually compound. Just because you've made an easier goal for yourself does not mean that you're not going to improve on it. After that, your goalpost for yourself is going to change. If it was just one push-up a day, you'll eventually make it 5. And that's literally how we work as human beings. And that's exactly what happened to me. Like, for example, I've already done my 100 push-ups a day, and it's not even 6 p.m. yet. And that's an accomplishment because before I didn't exercise at all. I would just sit on my ass all day. So it's an easy way that I can get myself to actually get off my butt and then actually do some exercise. And then obviously exercise has its own benefits, and I'm not really going to dive into that. Now, here's the thing. I think you should do that with your own exercise routine as well. Like, let's say, for example, if you want to run a mile and it's difficult for you to run an entire mile, just tell yourself, like, hey, I'm just going to do 100 steps. I'm just going to run 100 steps instead of saying that you're going to finish an entire mile. And then eventually you'll see, like, oh man, 100 steps doesn't actually feel that bad. So let me just do 150 or 200. And then you'll eventually keep on going according to that. And you'll see that you have freaked yourself out inside your head. And the actual work of it wasn't actually that hard. You've just psyched yourself out because of it. So I do this with my exercise routine. I think you should do it as well. And not only with your exercise routine, I think that this is something that we can also just adopt in our daily life as well. So for example, if you have a task at work, or if you have a project that you're working on, even if it's like a side project or for work, it doesn't matter. Instead of just thinking and procrastinating and just stressing about finishing this one particular task that we have been stuck on, and we've been stuck on it for so long because we just don't want to get started on it, because I really struggle with that. Just tell yourself, like, okay, I am just going to do step 1 out of the 10 different steps that I have to do. And eventually you'll see, once you've actually gotten started on step 1, you'll see that you'll kind of eventually enter in this flow state. And you'll see that step one probably only took you like 2 minutes of your time, and you could probably just keep on doing this for longer. And then eventually you'll look back and it'll be half an hour and you've actually gotten some work done today. So keep this in mind, man. All it takes is literally just one push-up a day to change your entire life, to get you in shape, to earn you that next promotion. Just do it like that, and I promise you'll find immense benefit. And make sure, if you do find immense benefit, like and subscribe to this channel as well, because I put out episodes like this every single day. And thank you guys so much for the support. We're constantly growing as well. Slowly but surely, we're going to get there. And thank you guys so much, man. This is Yusha signing out. Take care, guys. Bye.